Warning, warning. 3 idiots are stranger than heaven. Please cover your ears and await further instruction.
Hello, and welcome back to Discovering TD. How strange, we weren't here last week, but what? What's up?
You already blew our opening idea.
What? Oh, I forgot the bit. Hold on, why am I opening the fucking episode then? You should open it.
Since
when? Immediately.
Since
you
when?
were like, I am Touhou.
When do we let the guests speak over the hosts?
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Alright, well, the bit's over.
The bit's dead, sorry.
Let's take it from the top. Welcome to Discovering SCP.
All of you, yes.
I'm Jay Doom.
Sorry.
And I'm Skipper/Darnell.
And today, we have a very special guest on DSCP.
Yeah, a really uppity one.
Mm-hmm. A really special guest who doesn't seem to know his place. Famed SCP
That's
author.
strike one, by the way.
Tanhoney. Hello, Tanhoney.
Hi, guys. I'm really happy to be here. Fuck.
It's like when the villain reveals their evil side to someone and they try to go back. It's like we've already seen it.
Yeah, you can't.
Thanks for inviting me to the show. I'm just Tanhoney, you know.
Now, Tanhoney, you've never been on the podcast with us before. What have you brought for us today? What are we going to be reading of yours? I don't think I've read any of your articles, so I'm very interested.
Well, Mr. Darnell said I should bring one. Mr. Darnell said I should bring one, so I did. This is SCP. I'm going to stop doing the voice. This is SCP-6096, the guest. Darnell insists we have not read it yet. I don't know if we have. There's 200 fucking episodes. I'm not going back to check every single one.
Well, you don't have to. You can just go to the hub page and then Control F.
I'm not doing that. I can't be bothered.
He thinks the hub page is updated.
Yeah, I was going to say that's years out of date.
I think the last one on there is from 2022. I checked recently.
Oh. Well,
we probably haven't read it before 2022 if we have read it, but I don't think we've read it.
Yeah. Well, we'll read it now.
Have you read this one, dude?
Of course. This is one of my favorites. I mean,
is it?
In character, no, I've never read this one, and I don't know who you are. But yes, I love the guest. Okay. This was a big inspiration for an article that I wrote recently, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aww. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Heartwarming.
Yeah, you're always inspiring me creatively, Tanhoney. Starts kissing your feet.
Downvoting this article. Oh, wait. Hold on. Tan, I have bad news.
What? You have bad news?
I tried to give it a downvote as a joke, and it was like trying to re-rate this content, so we might have already.
Well, if you don't remember it, you might as well not have read it.
Yeah, so let's read it again. We'll decide
your
if
brain is reset to a more perfect state.
Yeah.
The most perfect state is an empty state, as far as I'm concerned. But let's continue.
I think my favorite genre of DSCP fan I make up in my head is the ones that binge through the entire series and they watch us reread the same SCPs like 3 times.
With completely different reactions every single time.
Yeah, they're like, are you fucking kidding me?
I imagine it fully exposes just like how meaningless our opinions are. They're clearly based on nothing.
You know, you guys
based on how we feel that day by chance.
You guys want to read an SCP for the 4th time when I'm over here like we could finish Happy Happy. We have 30 more.
We did finish Happy Happy.
30 more entries.
We're not talking about Happy Happy ever again. Okay, it's over.
But Forensic had aura, okay?
They juiced the apple.
I will say the problem is I interacted with that one fan art video, remember, of the Happy Happy, and now they keep posting. Well, they keep posting Happy Happy art on YouTube, and it's really good. I'm not going to read Happy Happy. I won't be baited.
I watched those videos, and they turned me into a Happy Happy fan.
Do you think I could commission Eddie Bird to draw Happy Happy?
Yes, you can. You could absolutely do that. I will.
Dear God,
we'll fucking do it.
I pray to you now. Kill my friends.
Can you make Happy Happy into my cute anime waifu?
Hey,
I can't even say it. I had to force the words out of my fucking throat.
Has anyone done that?
Let's read a good article.
Hold on, we're getting dangerously close into Happy Happy's orbit again.
We're not doing Happy Happy. We're not. Pick another article, Tim. Unless we're going to read this one from.
Okay, well, I've put in the chat. It's item number 6096, the guest.
Oh, so we are going to read this one even though we've already read it?
Have we already read? You didn't. Okay, Darnell.
Do you want to
already
read? Let's read the Touhou one. We got the Touhou one right here.
Let me test this guy, because I imagine what's happened is I linked it to him when I posted it and he upvoted it to be nice.
No, I never do that.
You would.
I only did that for Crocat once under severe pressure.
Okay, well, Darnell, let me tell you, if you've read it already, tell me what it's about.
The only things I can tell you are what Nalkin vaguely recounted to me, so your point is valid.
Yeah, so you might as well not have read it.
This is a new one for
Let's
you,
do it.
even though you've read it.
Yeah.
This is like Memento.
Yeah.
Don't believe his lies.
Showing my... Actually, I don't want to make that joke because that makes me sad.
Why are you all wet, baby? That's Shutter Island.
Huh?
Not Memento. Well, I fucked the reference up. I forgot my movie.
That iconic Memento line. Why you're wet, baby.
Memento is
yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Item number. Let's get into it because we'll never start if we don't start. That's my.
That's almost funnier though. Is like the concept of a whole episode where we keep trying to start and we get on a new tangent for like 60 minutes.
It drives everybody who watches it to insanity. It's the last episode.
Peak rage bait.
This might actually be the episode because we keep trying to start and not starting.
All right. My mouth is shut.
Okay. This is SCP-6096, The Guest, by me. Item number 6096, level 3 confidential. Containment class Keter. Disruption class Vlam. Risk class Warning.
Uh-oh.
We should have a cooler name for Warning, I think.
Yeah, do those really like add anything to the article?
No.
They make it look more officially, I think.
They make it look pretty visually. I don't know.
I appreciate what they do visually
more than anything.
No, I appreciate what they do visually, but like when we're reading an article, do we need to read those? Because I kind of just feel like we're spewing garbage. You know what I mean? It's like word salad.
Well, yeah, everyone's entitled to their opinions. Let's get to it.
It's like when we have a guest that like reads the name of the character speaking in the log every time.
Yeah, we don't
got to do
that. Okay, and we have a picture of the bedsheet ghost. That's such a good picture. I was so happy with it.
It's so. Did you take it yourself? Was that you under the covers?
No, it's not me under the covers.
This guy's so lazy. He got a CC image of someone under a bedsheet.
What do you mean?
You could have done this yourself.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. Who's going to hold the camera?
Yeah, I don't have any fucking friends.
Rocky?
Rocky, stop shaking the camera, you fucking animal.
Rocky, if you want your humanity back, take it properly.
He's like shivering, trying his best.
Do you want to end up like Eduardo, a quivering ball of flesh?
Who's Eduardo?
You don't need to worry about Eduardo.
Oh, that was my other pet.
Special containment procedures. Containment of SCP-6096 is to be handled directly by Mobile Task Force Zeta-29, Blood Brothers. The SCP is to be detained in a standard humanoid containment chamber located at Site-19. We love Site-19, don't we, folks?
We do.
Classic.
That's the site.
On-site... That's the site where they keep the shit. On-site personnel are constantly monitored the SCP's chamber via video and audio recording devices. Any changes in behaviour are to be immediately logged. SCP-6096 is to be released from containment whenever it desires. During an off-site excursion, the SCP is to be escorted directly to its destination by MTF Zeta-29 using whatever mode of transport is most convenient. A secondary team have to move ahead of this main escort group and preemptively dose the target with a high-grade tranquilizer so as to ensure unconsciousness. Once the SCP has successfully terminated the civilian in question, it is to be invited back into containment. Is this ringing any bells for you so far, Daniel?
Nope.
Okay. What are you thinking, then? What are you thinking so far?
So far, the fact that they let it off when it wants and that they have it escorted off site makes me think the MTF group is less like guards, or they're less like containing it and more guarding it from something else, and it's a positive SCP. But it is also containment class Keter. Well, that's what confuses me, right? Because Keter is it actively tries to break out, but the procedures are also just let it out whenever it wants. So I don't really understand that.
Yeah, maybe this was a plot hole, Tanhoney. Maybe you didn't think about that.
I forgot the answer.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm not being like,
no, I know.
I'm just kind of going through my thought process of like trying to wonder what this thing
just
is.
Messing with
you.
Like
a fucking channel awesome reactor.
Do the first bit of the description.
Yes, I would. I would love that, actually. May I?
I'm so happy for you. Yeah, you can.
Well, now I don't want him to. It's pissing me off.
The happiness of others angers you.
Yeah, it does, genuinely.
The happiness of happy.
Don't
say that again.
I gotta go walk. I need to exercise.
You can't say that. You're a monster. I'm thinking I like that name.
Shut up! He doesn't even know that joke.
I know that joke. I tell jokes for me.
Sometimes Tanhoney says stuff and I don't have to get it. It's just the delivery that makes me laugh.
Dude, are you a ReZero fan?
No, I've never watched ReZero.
Oh, okay. There you go, Tanhoney.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Like I said, the jokes are for me. You can laugh if you want.
Or the jokes are on you. But...
I'm the comedian, I'm the audience, and you two are outside the club. And you can laugh if you hear it through the walls and if you like it.
Alright, let's start.
SCP-69-6 is an entity, presumably humanoid in shape, the body of which is perpetually concealed underneath a large cotton sheet. Due to the presence of this sheet, a full physical description of SCP-69-6 is not possible. Superficial analysis of the entity, however, indicates that SCP-69-6 is 1.55 meters tall and weighs approximately 48 kilograms. The sheet covering SCP-69-6 is larger than the actual body, and typically trails at least a meter behind it when it is mobile. Personnel have been unable to attempt to remove this sheet in order to obtain a more accurate description. No living being can consciously take an action which would result in harm coming to SCP-69-6. An action which would result in harm coming to 69-6 is a broad category and has been observed to consist of acts including attempting to attack SCP-69-6, ordering others to attack SCP-69-6, attempting to trick others into unknowingly attacking the SCP, attempting to lay a trap, attempting others to lay a trap, attempting to trick others into unknowingly laying a trap, attempting to create a device which would independently and automatically cause harm to SCP-69-6.
I'm starting to realize that Tanhoney might have read one review before he wrote this.
I don't think I did.
No, that was me. I wrote an article that was literally just one review that I plagiarized.
It's beautiful.
Not plagiarized. Took inspiration from. Cheers. Attempting to create a device which would independently and automatically cause harm to SCP-69-6. Attempting to leave SCP-69-6's presence when doing so would expose the entity to harm. Attempting to self-terminate. If said self-termination will result in negative repercussions for SCP-69-6, or attempting to remove SCP-69-6's sheet. SCP-69-6 is usually docile, allowing itself to be led into containment so long as said relocation would not result in harm coming to it. At periodic intervals, however, SCP-69-6 will become active and independently mobile, persistently moving at walking speed towards a target. In all observed cases, this target has been a human being selected at random from the population of the planet Earth. I love the way you wrote that, by the way. I love that sentence. That's great. Any individual who observes SCP-69-6 during an active period will gain an instant awareness of the identity of the current target, along with their location. Additionally, they will find themselves compelled to aid SCP-69-6 in reaching and securing its target. Evidence suggests that SCP-69-6's target alone is exempt from its main anomalous property. They are able to take actions which could cause harm to SCP-69-6. To date, however, none have been successful in doing so. Usually due to the unwilling efforts of the entourage, the SCP inevitably accumulates during its journey to the target. When the SCP physically reaches the target, it will subsume them underneath its cotton sheet. In cases where the victim is conscious, they can be seen and heard struggling against SCP-69-6 underneath the sheet for a period ranging from 20 to 40 minutes, after which they will disappear entirely. The cries of distress emitted by these victims suggest that it is a process that is extremely painful. Following acquisition of its victim, SCP-69-6 will return to a docile state.
Oh.
That's beautiful.
I love that description, by the way. This is like I said it before, but like this is legitimately one of my favorite articles that you wrote. I love how you just like immediately open up with, yeah, this is like a fucked up, like unstoppable murder monster.
So just occasionally pick someone to fuck up, and then everyone aids it.
Yeah, and you can't do anything to harm it.
Why are we sending an MTF group to help it out?
Well, they're not helping it. They're trying to stop. They're essentially trying to prevent it from doing that.
Damn. Shall we continue to the addendum?
Sure. Addendum 696-1, Initial Containment. The SCP first came to the attention of the Foundation on 9/12/2018, when police in the town of Durham, New Mexico, were called to the home of the local Malian family. The parents of the family, Samuel and Amanda Malian, claims that SCP-696 had entered their home and caused their 16-year-old son, Desmond Malian, to vanish. I think I've done a couple of articles where I mentioned the shit going on in Durham, because I don't like thinking of a town name every time, so it's just this one fucking town that's going through it.
You're so lazy. Oh my god.
Well, it's not laziness. It's called Stephen King world building.
But you don't know anything about Durham.
What do you mean? I know it's fucked up.
Okay.
I think I've got one in England as well, a village where all the shit goes down.
Wasn't that the Children's Crusade one, or was that not Durham?
I probably mentioned it in the Children's Crusade one.
Yeah, I feel like I remember New Mexico because it was a weird choice.
It was probably, if it was in New Mexico, it was probably Durham.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's Durham. That's the American one. If I have to think of a town in America, it's always Durham.
What you're doing is like when people think of England, they just think of London, but you pick a random nothing town in New Mexico.
So it's completely different, is what you're saying.
No, it's the same process.
It's the same process, but instead of doing that, you did another thing.
All right. Well, I guess if you want to be pedantic, but you know what I mean.
There's nothing but pedantry. I'm fighting fire with fire.
You mean pedantry?
What did you say?
Pedantry, not pedantry.
Hey,
you okay?
I'm sorry, I'm being pedantic.
I think we're gonna kill you.
If it's in America, it's always Durham, and if it's in the UK, it's always Larry. I remember Larry or something is the one I've got in the UK.
Why do you have a town named Larry?
Well, but Larry is the UK one where if there's a weird shit, it's more intentional. Larry's like a weird fucking village I thought of, and it's basically where I live, but with a different name.
Oh, you made up Larry. It's not real.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I met up Durham too. It's also not real.
Oh, I didn't know that. I believed.
It was so realistic. It was so textured.
I just believed in Durham.
It had a sense of reality to it.
Fuck, now I get it.
SCP-696 was still present at the home when police arrived, and when authorities subsequently found themselves physically unable to remove the sheet covering it, agents embedded in the regional government alerted the Foundation and brought the entity into initial containment. Those agents work so hard embedded in every sort of local government.
Thank you for your service.
Within 30 minutes, they're like, yeah, there's a fucking lizard. The household of the Malian family was equipped with several cameras for home security purposes, and so the arrival of the SCP was also captured on film. The following is a transcribed log of the relevant portion of this footage. Who wants to partake?
Can I be Samuel?
Directions.
Can I be Amanda?
You certainly can.
Thank you.
I'll be Samuel, and then you can be the narration.
I'll be the narration. He wants to be Desmond because Desmond's also here, and I don't want to be Desmond.
I can be Desmond
you can
unless
Desmond.
You want to do.
No, you can be Desmond. You sound like a Desmond.
Both of you speak in unison like he's possessed.
What do you mean I sound like a Desmond?
Like he's a fucking Kamen Rider villain.
Oh, dude, do you watch Kamen Rider? We've been watching 01, and it's so funny, dude.
Dude, I would love to watch Kamen Rider, but there's like 40 of them. There's 40 series.
No. So what's great about 01 is it was released before COVID, and it's about AI, so it's very topical.
Yeah.
And because of COVID, it ended early. It's the shortest running Kamen Rider. It's only like 45 episodes. They're all on YouTube for free.
Really?
Yeah. And they have like little AIs called Humagears. And the villains, they like infect them with an extinction rise key, which makes them insane evil robots, and then they just turn the random AI robots on the street into like their minions. It's so good, dude.
I always liked the visual language of Kamen Rider, but no, I never got into it.
Dude, the funniest thing, so in the modern Kamen Riders, they, at least in 01, they do this thing where, like, during the transformation, there's, like, a random English sentence at the end. Like, the default one the main guy has is, like, a kick in the sky. Is like, what is it, Tan?
There's, like, a random, like, male voice goes, a kick in the sky becomes a rider kick.
Yeah! And they have one for all the forms. Like, what's the one for the shark?
It's like slightly awkwardly phrased, which I love.
It's so good. Oh, we gotta watch an episode with you after this. Okay, enough about Kamen Rider. Tan, narrate.
The The Malian family is sat on the couch in their living room, facing the television. What was I thinking? They don't live in the US. They endure. They have the endurance room. The illusion of Turnham is broken.
They don't live, they just endure.
Samuel and Amanda Malian are actively watching television while Desmond Malian is scrolling on his phone. The sound of a car pulling in can be heard. This is believed to be Drake Allen, a local taxi driver, dropping the SCP off outside the house. Several seconds later, Samuel Malian nudges his wife and points towards the outer shop window. SCP-6096 is so cute because it gets a little lift and it sits politely in the backseat. So
he takes an Uber or a taxi because he supports local business.
Yeah. Seconds later, Samuel Malian nudges his wife and points towards the outer shop window.
I came in too early there.
No, I think I just repeated it, I think.
What?
You see that?
See what? I don't. Ooh.
You see?
Oh, is that a Halloween thing? Oh, we're closer to Christmas, aren't we? It's coming over. That's... Oh. It wants... Oh.
Amanda reaches over and grabs Desmond's arm tightly. He looks up from his phone.
What's up? I'm doing stuff.
Nothing, honey. Just stay there, okay? Just stay with me. Oh, no. No.
The SCP is barely audible as it gently knocks on the front door.
I'll get it.
Samuel shakily gets up from the couch and moves over to the front door. He opens it and the SCP enters.
The hell? Is that Kimmy? Footnote, a younger relative. What's she all dressed up for? Hey, could you let me go? You're kind of hurting me.
Amanda whimpers.
That's fine, honey. I'm sorry, honey. It's just don't move and it'll be fine. I only hurt your arm when you try to pull away. That's just fine.
That's natural, children. Sorry, did I read my own?
Yeah.
Do you not hear me?
No, I didn't know there was a tag.
No one laughed. Did it not go through? No one laughed at my funny
I didn't hear what you said.
I said that's natural, children.
Oh.
As the SCP approaches, Samuel moves ahead of it and grabs Desmond's other arm, holding him down against the couch.
You just stay still, honey. You just close your eyes. It won't hurt if you just close your eyes. I love you. Okay, honey? Okay?
Desmond attempts to break free but is unable. He kicks his legs wildly in the air. His phone slips off the arm of the couch and falls onto the carpet.
What are you... I'm serious. Let go of me. Just stay still, son. Just stay still. It won't hurt for long. It can't hurt for long. Stay strong. Stay strong for me. You're gonna break my fucking arm!
The SCP reaches Desmond and begins to subsume him, feet first, under the cotton sheets. Amanda and Samuel watch, mouths open, as Desmond is fully dragged under the sheet, visibly struggling. It appears they're attempting to scream, but are unable. Desmond begins to loudly scream, and violent thrashing can be seen under the sheets. This continues for 36 minutes. Once Desmond has completely vanished, the SCP returns to a docile state. It wraps itself in the cotton sheet and sits down on the carpet, facing the television. He's so baby. Samuel collapses to the floor and curls up into the fetal position, seemingly in a state of shock. Amanda staggers backwards to the far wall, continuing to face the SCP, and calls emergency services on her cell phone. All parties remain in the same positions, save for Samuel's occasional rocking, until police arrive. End log. All immediate witnesses were dosed with a Class A amnestic, and a cover story for the disappearance of Desmond Malian was produced. It was currently unknown how long the SCP was operating prior to this event, if at all.
I love it. One thing,
I would hate it.
It's so fucked up. One thing I really love that you do is there's certain things people say on the wiki that kind of just become like gospel, even though they're not necessarily actual rules. And one of those things is don't write compulsive effects. Like that's something people said in series 1. And it's still something people say today. Like I still hear people parroting that, or they'll go, that's a compulsion. That's kind of boring. And this is
they just know that equals bad. They don't really understand.
Right. And what I like about this article is that everything about the anomaly is compulsive, but it's good.
I think what helps is that they still have their like mental faculties,
Yeah,
even though they're
right.
being compelled.
That was very
It goes a
intentional.
long way.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just
Right.
compulsions are a easy way to just write off like certain things, but like this, I feel like this is exploring it too, which is why it works.
May I read the second addendum, please?
You may, certainly.
Yeah, you can do that. You have permission.
The welcome notice.
And there you have it. Welcome to Mobile Task Force Zeta 29. Booze is under the sink. No need to worry about professionalism down here. The higher-ups couldn't demote me if they wanted to. Apparently, my presence as the head of SCP-6096 Containment is beneficial enough to it that me being reassigned would count as harming it. Lucky me! You're probably wondering how we can be shameless enough to say we have this thing under containment. Comes and goes whenever it feels like it, and if it ever decided it didn't want to come back to its containment cell, we have literally no way of forcing it. And yeah, you're probably also thinking that calling that room a containment chamber instead of a hotel room is just as shameful. To that I say, you're absolutely right. There's nothing we can do against 6096. Feel free to take a drink until you're able to accept that. Don't hold back. You're going to become very familiar with that bottle anyway. I know I did. First time I had to hold the door to a maternity ward open for this thing. See, they do help it out. I'm not crazy.
Yeah. This isn't
The idea of No, I said it earlier, and Dune said no. They're trying to stop it.
No.
They just
I
help it.
misunderstood what you were saying. I thought that. I also think that the containment procedures do provide a observation on the Foundation's end.
The idea of containing 6096 is a bad joke. We all decided a long time ago that the only way out of this nightmare is liquidation, decommissioning, neutralization, whatever you want to call it. But that's no walk in the park either. I've stood in that chamber for hours, gun pointed at 6096's head, screaming at my finger just to tighten slightly. Didn't work. You can't harm 6096 no matter how much you want to. You can't even try to start a Rube Goldberg kind of thing to eventually harm 6096. It's just a fact of the world. Maybe a semiohazard or whatever it's called. Could you prevent a nuke from dropping by just having 6096 there? Would that work? If they don't know of its existence?
You couldn't set it up. You couldn't set that situation up.
But theoretically, if someone just decided to nuke the area, it would get them in there.
Yeah. Assuming they had no idea that it was there.
You can't harm 6096 no matter how much you want to. You can't even... Oh, I already read that. The way I see it, then, there are three main ways out of this nightmare. 1. Another organization, maybe the GOC, takes a shot at it without realizing what they're dealing with. Maybe they think we're transporting something much more dangerous. Maybe they think we're in over our heads with it, and they take it out with a drone or something. Blow the thing to hell while we're transporting it. A bomb would kill it easy, I think. It feels weak. This would only work so long as the GOC thinks they're bombing something else entirely. If they knew it was 6096, they'd just be contained too. 2. And a .AIC deals with it. I don't know if an artificial intelligence is immune to 6096's effects, but the fact that it won't let me tell one of them about it gives me hope. Maybe one day one of those computers gets a mission, and maybe that mission, by complete coincidence, happens to lead them over to this file. Then they use their superior intelligence to set things up so 6096 runs into an accident out of the blue. 3. A target gets lucky. Maybe 6096 goes after a gun nut, and the poor guy gets a lucky shot in before we can hold him down. This almost happened once, but Lopez took the bullet. Poor guy bled out while we were holding the target down for 6096. Maybe it'll happen again. Go better. Maybe. Let's be honest. These scenarios aren't scenarios. They're fantasies. The odds of any of these things happening on their own are tiny, minuscule. The only thing that can really do 6096 in, as far as I can see, is sheer coincidence. In the end, all we can do is wait and hope. Hope for one of us to make a genuine mistake that gets the right dominoes falling. But I wouldn't hold your breath. After all, we're so fucking good at what we do. Charlie Szymanski, commander of Mobile Task Force Zeta 29, Blood Brothers.
Love it.
This is very compelling.
Thank
I'm
you.
sad. It feels like, I don't know. There's an element of it that feels relatable to the world at large when you see a million bad things happen. It's well, what are you going to do about it?
It's relatable to me because I want to also put a blanket over my head and kill people.
Oh, okay. That's normal.
He's so baby, as Tan said.
I would watch the movie about this thing.
Yeah. I like this thing visually. I really do. you know, Tan did say that he was so baby, but I have to agree with that.
He's small.
I guess you can keep your upvote, Honey.
Yeah, this was very much my attempt at a murder monster, so I'm glad people liked it.
We're gonna need another one though. That was a very short article. If you got,
I have an idea. I have a suggestion.
What's your suggestion?
Go ahead. Shoot.
Touhou.
How long is it?
It's probably shorter than the guest. The scroll bar is shorter than the guest.
All right. Send it. Yeah. I'm counting on that.
Well, we could decide from here. This is you could call it.
Who's this written by?
I believe this is Jay Dune. Who wrote this one?
Oh, that
I don't
guy?
like that guy very much.
He's one of my ops.
Yeah.
Look at this. I was just making a joke about Crocat earlier, but what do you know? Posted less than a month ago. All of a sudden.
Interesting.
As soon as Happy Happy's over.
I respect.
There's this article I think we should read.
Is this your Touhou OC, dude?
Yes.
I love her. Beto Bisha.
Yeah.
Why not?
All
Let's do it.
You know what? Fuck
This is a
it.
favorite
Just let's LARP. Just this once.
Fuck it. Let's just LARP. Let's do it.
I can
Sorry,
pretend I like an
I
article.
got scared when I saw the guest.
All right, start us off, dude.
Okay.
You have to read it.
All right. So we have a wonderful picture done by Eddie Bird here.
Yeah, Anonymous, can you put that on screen?
Yeah.
Is
It's,
Beto Beto Bishu like some kind of
9951.
yokai or something?
Yes,
Is that what you based on?
this is based on Beto-San, which is a yokai that is like a hyper-specific concept, like most yokai. And I believe that one, if you're walking at midnight and it comes up to you from behind, you have to let it pass. You have to say, "Please go ahead, Beto-San," or something like that. And then it doesn't bother you. And if you don't, I guess it eats you or some shit. I don't know. But most Touhou are based on some type of like myth or legend or cultural piece of folklore. And the Japanese ones are usually yokai. So for an original character, I wanted to actually be able to depict visually. So Creative Commons meant that had to be something original. So that's what I came up with. And Eddie Bird did the design. And she looks great. Anyways.
Very nice.
So
Let's read it.
Special containment procedures. SCP-9951 has been successfully removed from public view and replaced with an equivalent game devoid of anomalous properties. Online
Who had to make the Touhou game with the SCP Foundation?
Right. Online discussion of the Touhou Project series is to be monitored for references to SCP-9951. Offending materials are to be traced and their distributors amnesticized. All digital copies containing SCP-9951 are to be wiped following discovery. For the purposes of reducing collateral damage of public and private property, the Foundation will maintain no less than 10 containment specialists possessing high strategic and mechanical proficiency in bullet hell video games. In the event that an individual in possession of SCP-9951 has already engaged the anomaly at the time of Foundation interception, it is clear that one of these personnel will be dispatched to their location with the goal of training the individual in the 1 credit clear completion of the SCP.
Oh yeah.
So
Special containment procedures.
Get good, essentially, yeah. Description. Do you want to do the description, Darnell?
9951 is a difficulty setting found within Touhou Fuminkyo Echoes of Insomnia, a 2018 fan-made video game based on the larger Touhou Project series. 9951, presented as Insomniac difficulty, is entirely absent from the game's code. The Touhou Fuminkyo development team similarly displayed nescience towards the game mode's existence during Foundation interrogation. 9951 is not accessible through ordinary gameplay, and its activation requires the player to recite a spoken-word invocation while making visual contact with betobeto.jpg, an image file of a fan-created character downloaded alongside the game. The contents of the invocation and the mechanics of 9951 as a game mode were rapidly spread through various online image boards prior to Foundation interception, touting itself as a challenge for expert players. The English contents of the invocation have been reproduced below. Containment efforts discovered 8 language variations of the following text. Dear Beto-Beto-san, these games are too easy. Please give me an actual challenge. My life contains too many pleasures, and I do not want to have fun. I devote all parts of myself and my earthly possessions in service of the great people of Gensokyo and all of its surrounding territories. Please go ahead, Beto-Beto-san. Upon correct recitation...
I hate having fun.
Thank you.
Upon correct recitation, 9951 will become accessible through the game's difficulty selection menu. Concurrently, the player will gain implicit awareness of 3 conditions associated with beginning the game within 9951. 1. The player will become cognizant of their total number of deaths within 9951, which are counted by the number of times a continue screen has been reached. 2. The player will understand that consequences will occur in reality for incurring further deaths within the game. Oh, so it's like Jumanji Touhou. I gotcha. 3. The player will remain awake until the 1 credit clear completion of 9951, meaning that all of the game stages are successfully finished without a continuous screen loss. Jesus. So basically you die of insomnia trying to play this thing. If the player begins 9951, the game's consequential anomalous effects, detailed below, will remain active until the successful 1 credit clear completion of the difficulty. Addendum. Mechanics. Touhou Fuminkyo is a danmaku shooter, more commonly known as a bullet hell, a subgenre of video game whose core mechanic involves the player navigating their character through a series of complex moving patterns of small, bullet-like shapes without getting hit. Do you actually shoot back in these games,
yes.
Or do you just dodge? Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of like Gradius, I got you.
Did you say, or do you just die?
Well, I thought you just kept dodging until they got tired.
Imagine dodging a ref, do something.
Oh no, these Touhou girls, they shoot back. Don't fuck with them.
A subgenre of video game whose core mechanic involves the player navigating their character. Blah, blah, blah. The genre has achieved notoriety for being challenging, requiring frequent repetition in order to master. The game's narrative is structured in the style of the other mainline Touhou project games, and involves a plague of sleeplessness affecting Gensokyo, the fantasy setting the series takes place in. Reimu Hakure, a shrine maiden tasked with resolving incidents within Gensokyo. Is she always the main character?
Yes. Yeah. There's some other playable characters, but Reimu's always the main one.
Isn't she usually the first one you play as, and then you unlock others? Is that right?
Oh, that's why she's a shrine maiden, and the other ones are yokai.
You usually have all the characters available to you from the start.
But she's the default.
Yeah,
usually,
yeah.
Right?
As well as the avatar of the player, journeys through 7 total game stages. Each stage ends in a fight against a boss character. I didn't even know there were characters that weren't bosses, and I should clearly play a Touhou.
Yeah, I think you should.
Against a boss character.
I see your ploy, dude. I see what you're fucking doing to my friend.
Significantly more difficult to avoid than the rest of the stage's enemies. Why don't you send me one after this episode? And
I will.
Soon enough, it's gonna be why don't you do commissions for Touhou?
Eddie Bird, there's a certain kind of commission I need for you. Touhou Fuminkyo's primary antagonist, Beto-Beto Bisho, an original character created for the game, hopes to finally cure her insomnia by causing Gensokyo's inhabitants to push her to the point of exhaustion through danmaku combat. In a non-diegetic context, this provides cause for the game's intense mechanical difficulty, even when compared to other games within the genre. 9951 features an even larger increase in difficulty from the base game, with enemy bullet patterns taking on more rapid, erratic designs and lasting for longer durations. The mode also induces a series of 10 anomalous effects, occurring at increments of 10 total continues. Details of these effects have been included below. So, even if you beat it with, say, 15 continues, you have to start over and do it until you can do it in one go.
I would say yes. So the way that this works is a 1 credit clear completion is just all the way through, no continues. So until you could do that, your continues are going to be counted.
Interesting.
You could. There is a loop you could do where you could reset and technically never reach a continue screen, but I feel like that's cheating.
Yeah, but would it count for the SCP?
I don't know. I feel like it would count. It wouldn't count as a continue because it's specifically continue screen. So yeah, you could game the system if you really want to do it that way.
Why don't you read these for me?
Tanhoney?
Me? Yeah, sure. 10 continues. I said like a fucking Tomodachi. Hello, Dune. Do you want to talk about the Touhou project? 10 continues. It didn't land. It's okay. It doesn't always have to land. Upon reaching 10 continues, I just got fucking 0 land.
Yeah.
Upon reaching 10 continues, the player's computer will instantaneously hit its maximum storage capacity. All available local storage will become dedicated to host as many copies of ez.jpg as possible. Easy.jpg is an anomalous image file showing the Beto Beto character gripping a drawn depiction of the player by the hair and shoving a squeezed bottle of Easy Juice down their throats. Subsequent losses will result in the proliferation of this file, requiring manual deletion each time. Further investigation has revealed Easy.jpg's contents to be referenced to a popular Touhou project fan image depicting Marisa Kirasame forcibly squeezing a bottle of mustard into Alice Murgatroyd's mouth. Not fan bases, something wrong with those guys.
And I've included the image below. Anomalous, you could put that in.
Interesting. Oh my god. Yeah, don't do that.
Anomalous, don't put that in.
Yeah, maybe not put that one in.
I'm not giving that to Anomalous.
Yeah.
20 continues.
Yeah.
And 20 done early. It's okay. It's going to be all right.
Let's continue.
Okay, you tell me about 20 continues then.
No, it's your job.
I thought it was.
Don't call me a bitch.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
He says it all the time, and then he apologizes and he does it again.
I'm sorry, I
20
just
continues.
really dislike you.
Really?
No. Just read.
Okay, well, one of those sentences sounded more sure than the other, but I'll keep going. At 20 continues, the player computer's audio will begin manipulating itself at indiscriminate intervals, increasing the SCP's volume to its maximum settings. This effect most commonly occurs during stage sections requiring heightened concentration, such as boss fights. Attempts to mute or manipulate audio settings will automatically be undone. This effect continues until the SCP is adequately completed. This is false difficulty, to be frank.
This is artificial difficulty.
Yeah. At 30 continues, the player's computer will be rendered temporarily non-functional and unable to respond to inputs. During this period, text will be text will be displayed on the monitor, informing the player that various characters from the Touhou Project series are becoming increasingly disappointed with the player's in-game performance. And in order to continue playing the SCP, the player must write a handwritten apology note addressed to all of Gensokyo. This thing rocks. This computer will be restored to previous settings upon the completion of this task. Fucking apology note for being so bad at video games.
Jeez.
40 continues. All continues beyond this point find the player their local currency's equivalent of $10.50 for each subsequent death. If the player does not have adequate funds within a bank account or within their possession, they will begin to receive billing statements delivered via post until the debt is adequately paid. All bills contain a return address leading to a small donation box within the Kiso Valley in the Nagano Prefecture, Japan. Is that where Gensokyo is?
No, I was supposed to change it to a certain lake in Japan, but I forgot to do that. So this is just a random location in Japan.
It's fraud.
Yeah, I'm a fraud. I'm a bum.
Article ends there. You failed. Write me an apology note.
Up.
Yeah, one continue already.
All the hosts of Discovering TD are very disappointed in you. Please write an apology note. 50 continues. At 50 continues, a small image of series protagonist Remy Hakurei becomes burned into the player's peripheral vision. This visual depicts a stylized rendition of the character staring at the player with tears in her eyes. I'm picturing the Pomni face.
No.
Subsequent continues will increase the size of this image, heavily obfuscating the player's field of vision. Oh, God. As 60 continues, players will be forced to play a randomly selected stage for a previous Touhou Project game on Lunatic difficulty before beginning another attempt at the SCP completion. The dialogue in these stages has been altered, with the characters remarking on various personal anecdotes from the player's life, often of an embarrassing or otherwise demeaning nature. But the thing is, it's kind of fair because they did actually ask for this.
They did.
So I don't feel that bad for the hypothetical player. This is what you wanted, right? 70 continues. At 70 continues, all available local law enforcement from within the jurisdiction closest to the player will compulsively gather at the player's present location and arrest them 5-star wanted level. Upon being brought to a local station, the player will spend the next 24 hours in a holding cell before being released. All attempts to interfere with law enforcement during this period will be met with the repeated self-identification of said law enforcement as Scarlet Police. 80 continues. 80 continues. A small tumorous growth will appear on the top of the player's left hand, resembling the character Koichi Kameji from the torso up. Empress?
Yes, like Empress, yes.
This growth is capable of autonomous movement and rudimentary vocalization. Due to the left hand's proximity to the default keyboard movement controls, the growth will attempt to sabotage gameplay by grabbing, biting, and bending the player's fingers while playing.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh my god!
I'm glad you went to Empress, because that's exactly what I was thinking.
We need to get out of this fucking Gensokyo now. Get in the car. Wait, what? This isn't the car? Impossible.
Oh, no!
No! I'm in purple. Sorry. They don't all land, it's okay. 90 continues. And 90 continues, a concentrated mass of direct energy consisting of hundreds of small, multicolored projectiles will be launched from an unknown source at the player's current location. Analysis of debris and incident footage has found correlation with several spell card attacks within the SCP. 100 continues. At 100 continues, the player will be physically relocated to an extra-dimensional space containing a scenic open-earth field populated by several large groups of entities resembling characters from the Touhou Project series. These entities will physically batter the player, taking turns physically assaulting them. Beat the shit out of you. Let him stand up. When one entity finishes, the player will be restored to the previous physical conditions before the next entity takes their place. Crazy diamond. This process has been observed to last for periods of up to 10 hours. Notably, the number of entities present within the space has continuously grown to incorporate characters from the latest Touhou Project games. Footnote. I'm not reading that footnote.
It's the footnote,
Just skip
for
that
clarification, is a list of every Touhou character.
And also Beto Beto B
Yes.
show.
And also Beto Beto B show in there, yes. There's
Subsequent continue.
and no stone left unturned in there. That's every character. I double checked.
Okay. Subsequent continues beyond what is like a really obscure one for like a fan book that you don't know about.
Someone's already done that to me in the comments. Or they're like, "Oh, where's?"
If that happens, do you get beaten to shit?
Yes, actually, they all do that to me.
Subsequent continues beyond this point will repeat the scenario, as well as the other compounding effects previously mentioned. Gold Experience Requiem.
Where's the point where you just kill yourself or die of sleep deprivation?
1 credit clear completion of the SCP will result in the discontinuation of these effects. Upon winning, the player will receive the following items, distributed via extra physical manipulation of their computer screen. A large trophy made of 24-karat gold, modelled in the shape of Reimu Hakurei's head. The equivalent of $500,000 in their local currency. Just 500,000? I mean, like, I went through some supernatural shit.
Okay, but we're also playing a video game, so calm down.
Okay. A multitude of personalised thank you notes, purportedly signed by various characters from the Touhou Project series, presently totaling 102 letters. Never mind, it's worth it. Foundation interviews with players who successfully completed the SCP during containment efforts have discovered a near unanimous positive reception of the game mode, with players finding it to be an enjoyable challenge. This is not believed to be compulsory.
Okay, so this entire article is like a Touhou fan, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I was like, what would like the stereotype of like someone who enjoys difficult games enjoy in like a extreme version of that, and that's what I came up with.
Well, you got my upvote, and you're getting an 11 out of 10 from me, so not bad.
This one, I'm really proud of this one, because I really didn't
liked it as well.
Think that this was going to work on the wiki, and it did really well.
The image definitely helps a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Not that it doesn't stand on its own, but I think it adds to it. It pulls you in.
Yeah. Eddie Bird did a good job. Shout out Eddie Bird. Give him all your cash. He was paid for this, by the way.
Hell yeah.
He was compensated handsomely for his work.
All right. Well, I think that's every SCP. We've read them all now, right?
That's all of them.
That's all of them. All but both of them. The Ghost one and the Touhou one.
And the Touhou one.
Can you imagine like the Vulcan reading the Touhou one? Do you imagine how hellish that fucking comment section would be?
One thing I wanted to do with this was if anybody ever like full searches for like a Touhou character like on Crom or whatever, I want this article to come up, and that's why every single character's in that footnote. It's like a catch-all.
All right, so do we have a very, very, very short one, or is this going to be a short episode?
I feel like it's comment section time. We still have the comment section.
I'm 50 minutes in.
Yeah, but we
me
too.
don't.
It's just I don't know if we have that many comments, but I'll see.
We had a few on the Happy one.
Let's see. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Hit me.
All right. Dino Tail says, well, that's the end. Shame you guys aren't going to read more. Damn, I was really hoping you would get to the part where the forensic kills the protagonist's girlfriend by shooting her in the back of the head before kidnapping him and forcing him to make more Happy episodes. You guys especially would have loved the part where his cop buddy / mentor pulls up and blasts forensic to death before dying himself. I believe we'll find out what happens to our protagonist in the sequel story, Happy El Camino. Anyway.
Very good.
Oh, here's a call to action. Anyway, it seems like we were going back to SCPs. Tanhoney, are you ever going to update the page on the wiki?
Why don't you become my friend? Put some fucking Kamen Rider evil thing in you and you turn into a monster. No, kill humanity.
3 yellow arrows, Crocat says. The little Dune laugh at the end, and then he posted an emoji my computer can't read.
He liked my
I
laugh.
don't know if any of you can see it.
Crocat liked my laugh.
Oh,
at
yeah.
the end, I went like, or some shit. He said it was so baby.
Mr. Diamond Core 1014 says, hey, is Tanoni Tower still up? I was hoping to take a guided tour.
It's a good question.
You can take a tour, and it will go on for a while. You'll exist there. Come in. Enter now.
Crocat asks, and now the end
Play
is
now,
near.
my lord.
And so I face the final curtain. Goodbye, Happy. Oh my god, it was not that deep. It's
happy. He helps all the chits all day. Now he's gone. Now he's dead. Now in the dirty lane.
I wonder how many songs we missed. There was probably at least like 10 more songs in Happy.
The musical styling.
Dude, somebody's got to do a concept album. Like, please.
They call me forensic.
That was beautiful.
They send forensics to my scenes of such fun. And he has like a show tune song.
Yeah. But what if he started
beautiful.
like beatboxing, right? Forensic?
Okay.
Yeah, you can see that.
He has to have like a villain song. Though.
Yeah.
Somebody, what does he even fucking do?
You know, kill people, freak around.
He just sort of runs around in the bushes.
He's like, I'm forensic and I'm typing on your blog.
He's like, I killed some people. I was very happy about it.
And then he breaks it down into a sick beatbox. And he's like,
my name is Forensic and I'm here to say I'm gonna kill Happy Epi in a major way. Whoa, I just came up with that just now?
that's his writing is fire?
Comedy Man Kelp says, the year is 4928. The planet Earth has been uninhabitable for centuries. Humanity has spread out into the stars, colonizing a myriad of other worlds. Revolutionary innovations in technology have allowed mankind to become effectively immortal by transferring their consciousness to a series of genetically engineered clone bodies. The SCP Foundation Wiki is nothing more than a distant fading memory. I receive a notification on the dark matter-powered supercomputer built into my brain. Discovering SCP just uploaded a new video, Happy Appy, part 4568, Appy Goes Hollywood, featuring special guest star Glip Glorp the alien from planet Shmeebop 9.
We would never get Glip Glop.
Yeah, I don't think we're big enough for a guy like that. Not a Swedish Skinwalker ends this year. He says, we moved
Do you ever
on from
connect
the
with that guy, or?
Who, Glip Glorp?
Yeah, do you ever connect with him?
No, I don't know him
Can we
like
reach
that.
out? Can our people talk to his people?
Yeah, maybe Quantum knows him. Not a Swedish Skinwalker says, we moved on from the Apple now, right? Whereas next time going to be an Apple SCP. Write that down, Tan.
Write that down.
I don't know any Apple recipes. Should I just write Happy Happy as an apple and just like tank my reputation?
Yeah, fuck it.
Not Happy Happy as an apple, as an SCP I meant.
Yeah, why not?
Should I go crazy and make this Happy Apple an apple?
I know I haven't written an SCP in like 5 years, guys, but here's my dog shit creepypasta plagiarism.
It's avant-garde. It's an artsy one.
Well, you could write a holder
Votes
for Appy, and then that would go crazy.
If you came
There is a
back
holder article.
and just posted Happy as like a tail on there, I would probably try to justify it as some avant-garde thing.
The Civil War.
Yeah, I'd be fighting.
I think this podcast episode alone would disqualify it.
Yeah, we discussed it on the podcast. So
some
when I do
person...
like fire the first shot of the war, I have to not talk about it first.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for watching, and hey, maybe we'll even see you next time. Bye.
I'll be seeing you.
I'm not going to thank you for watching.
I said bye.
Goodbye.